I move, it's an earthquake rumble. I won't ever ever fall, never stumble. And I don't need to be humble. Break down walls like Jericho crumble. When I move, it's an earthquake rumble. I won't ever ever fall, never stumble. And I don't need to be humble. Break down walls like Jericho crumble. When I move, it's an earthquake rumble. I won't ever ever fall, never stumble. And I don't need to be humble. Break down walls like Jericho crumble. When I move, it's an earthquake rumble. I won't ever ever fall, never stumble. And I don't need to be humble. Break down walls like Jericho crumble.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello. How y'all doing? Sorry, we're a little late, okay? We are a little late. I apologize. I got stuck on the phone with a friend. Oh, I'm not looking how you do my hair. Lord, we okay. It's okay. It is okay. What is the will is the way. Thank you, y'all. But how y'all doing? Let's see who we got. I look a hot mess. Let me throw my hat. Hey, Chelsea Free Tag. Oh, hey, boo. Chelsea Free Tag. Okay, for those who don't know, this was the homie, y'all. This was the home. Me and her went out to Club Central, everything else. Anyway, welcome in. Hey, Nola Boo. Y'all, I am late, okay? I'm late. So people probably got tired of waiting on me, and I'm not even gonna start and act like, I'm 15 minutes late, okay? I know people are so over me, but it's all right. It's okay. Good, fine, boo. Oh, thank you. But let's go ahead and get started. Even with this 4 or 5 of us in here, we still gonna get started, and I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of tea, okay, and news. So our first person I want to talk about, he is not in the thumbnail, but we all watch Love and Hip Hop, okay? Bar 1 is under investigation, okay? Hold on, let me zoom in on this so y'all can see what we talk about. Boom. Okay. Okay. We all know this man, okay? Okay. We all know this man. Peter. This is Peter from Bar 1. For those of you who don't know, he was the wife of what's her name? The tall, skinny one, light skinny. I forget her name. But anyway, they got divorced. Okay. Peter has these bars and clubs that are they are never known to be successful. He a mess, right? But he a hot mess. They're never known to be successful, anything like that. They're always known to have financial issues. So hear this about one of his bars that he owns. Now this was already done as a topic with one lady. I seen she did a live interview with this one lady who shows up in the video, the general manager, and she talked in full about how he owes them freaking money. So let's get into it.
Up.
It's literally not adding up.
The Shade Room has been following Peter Thomas for years. From the Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Yo, if I can't have all of her, I want none of her.
To his restaurants, Bar 1.
Let's go. Bar 1, Baltimore, baby.
And now several people are coming forward.
Close to $4,000. Almost $5,600.
Claiming their paychecks have been bar none. And there's nothing being done about it. And we just found out the Department of Labor is now getting involved. I'm Justin Carter. This is TSR Investigates. Peter Thomas has been a restaurant machine since the early days of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, but it has been a rocky road. In 2014, his Bar 1 Atlanta, that shuttered after a foreclosure. Then his Sports 1 bar and lounge in Charlotte, that shut down after $237,000 in unpaid taxes. Then if you swing by Bar 1 in Baltimore, it's empty. And it has been empty since May after employees say they haven't been paid and they stopped showing up to work. And that's why one former general manager decided to step up and speak up about it.
I saw the potential of the business.
And Alicia Hunt says that her objective was to get Bar 1 Miami on the right track. She was hired as general manager in April 2023, but after only 42 days on the job, Hunt says that she could not take it anymore. She started to see a pattern.
And as I went through all the receipts and the closeouts, I started noticing 4 things. 1, it was no food sales tax. 2, it was no alcohol sales tax. 3, the customer service tips. And 4, the mandatory 20% gratuity charge.
She began documenting so she could show Peter Thomas what was really going on.
I bring it to the table in a meeting, and me and Peter get into a verbal confrontation. Like, he's like, "You're a idiot. You've only been at my business for this, and that. All these people have been here. Nobody's ever noticed this."
She says she did her best to remain professional, even in the presence of angry employees who began going 3, 4, 5 weeks without a paycheck. One woman even posted about it on TikTok.
So this lady told me she was going to pay me today in cash because they're under investigation. These people are here to collect their checks. I need to be able to pay them. And they would be like, they didn't care. I had people sleeping. I had 2 of the employees that were actually sleeping in an Airbnb with me, as well as one guy that I had to let sleep at night in the restaurant, which I got in trouble for because they hadn't paid him. And it was raining outside. He was literally homeless.
She tried raising money for those employees on GoFundMe, but it backfired, she says, when Peter Thomas found out, and it lit a social media firestorm. He posted this mugshot of her from 18 years ago while accusing Hunt of launching the GoFundMe to scam people. Quote, Alicia Michelle Hunt was hired in spite of her criminal past. Her tender, which I think he means tenure, was roughly 6 weeks when we discovered that she was not a good fit for the brand. She was released and paid in full, end quote. He then shared her paychecks as proof with the caption, paid in full. She says, though, he still owes her $5,600.
He doesn't care.
Malik Joseph says that he had a similar experience with his checks as the executive chef at Bar 1 Baltimore. He was making over $100,000.
It would always be go to the bank, try to cash it, and then they tell you there's no funds in that account. Our other employees would be in the bank with me. We would all be in there trying to cash out checks, all getting denied access to cash out checks.
He says everything changed in May.
Mother's Day weekend, none of us came in, and they ended up having to close. I think the following week, they brought in some random kitchen staff. It didn't work, so they ended up closing, and I think that was the last weekend that they was open.
You can see a cease and desist notice plastered on their door. The Liquor Control Board says their liquor license expired. Bar 1 Miami, though, is still open, but the Shade Room did do some digging, and court documents filed in Miami-Dade County show that a number of tax liens on Bar 1 Miami have been issued of delinquent sales and use tax. This one, $66,155.91. And the most recent, June 7th, 2023, $77,091.03.
I'm still getting emails from a lot of vendors saying, hey, are you able to respond to this email about, past due balances?
You have no idea how unprofessional that this business was ran. You couldn't track any costs. You couldn't track food costs. You couldn't track liquor costs. You couldn't track anything.
We had some questions for Peter Thomas about Bar 1, so we reached out to him, and he did respond saying in part, quote, that y'all gonna run with what works for y'all. Now we want to act like real journalists. At the end of the day, I will still be here, and then what? Y'all look stupid. Been here from 1985 and put on more people that y'all can imagine. We also reached out to the U.S. Department of Labor about Bar One, and they did respond to us saying that they can't comment on specifics, but they did confirm to the Shade Room that their hour and wage division is actively investigating Bar One Miami, and is still pending at this time.
Okay, so with that being said, y'all, Bar One, okay? So Bar One, so everybody knows who Peter is. He was the wife of, what's her name? She's a model. She works for a modeling agency. She owns a modeling company and agency. Bailey, Cynthia Bailey is his wife, or wasn't his wife. That's his ex-wife. But that's how he become on Love and Hip Hop scene, because of his wife. I'm not sure, he has some other business dwelling in the urban world, okay, but he is a part of that. Did he owe Nene money? Nene leaks? I think so. I can't remember. Peter has been into it with a lot of females, a lot of drama, okay? But this Bar One is in Miami. I'm in Fort Lauderdale, okay? That's probably like a 20-minute, 30-minute drive, okay? So one of these days, I'm gonna go down there and do a mukbang. I'm gonna do a Bar One mukbang, okay, before they shut her down. So just for y'all to see, okay? And I'm gonna go in and see if it's really being ran right. I'm going to see this. I'm gonna record. Y'all, it's gonna be a whole lot of. Anyway, but he does this with all his businesses. He fails, or he tries to sell business. There was a lady that bought one of his businesses and bought all the debt that came with it. He had so much debt, she couldn't even afford to run the business. She had to shut it down within 2 months after buying it. He would not give her money back. Not. But he lied on the how much he owed people. He lied on how much food cost was. He lied on everything, wages, all kind of stuff. Peter is a dog. Anywho, let's see what else we got to talk about next. Okay. All right, Miss Palmer. Miss Keke Palmer. Everybody loves her, okay? But she opens up about her sexuality. I'm not going to talk about this too much, but I'm happy for her. She's able to talk about this, open up a little bit. But we're going to play a little bit and see what she got to say.
Like, you know what I mean? And because I always like guys too, I was kind of like, well, we don't have to talk about it. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like, because I like guys too, it was like, that's just another little extra thing that, no one really has to know about. I don't really have to live out it. And then when I was around, I think, like, I felt that way or had those thoughts, I think, very young, right? Like as a kid, when you first start thinking about liking. And then I think at like 12 or 13, they started coming back as a teenager, when you really start kind of getting into your groove. And I kind of was like, oh, well, no, I'll push you to the side, But by the time I was like 17, 18, I was kind of like, I want to explore my life. I want to stop judging, overthinking my thoughts or feeling like this isn't something that I can explore. There is just like unsaid thing that can make you feel you know what I mean? And because I always like guys too, I was kind of like, well, we don't have to talk about it. You know what I mean?
So, and now she's outing him. That kind of does sound like that to me as well. But sometimes I don't think people even think about what they're saying and how they're expressing. DD is real. Wait. DD is where the realty is. Okay, DD, all right. Baby, DD, but see, that's not even T no more, baby, because at the end of the day, we know Diddy. Listen, he was passed around. Now he passing around. Okay, Diddy the plug. Welcome to your boys. Okay, so New York was doing work on a new building. They're building. Well, the crane fell, and it didn't kill anyone, but it had some injuries. Might have injured 6 people. So we're going to take a look at this crane. You know what? New York doesn't have a lot of land, so New York builds going up, not going wide. They build going up. That's why they have a lot of accidents when it comes to building, and they have a lot of accidents, but they have a lot of tall skyscraping buildings with no space.
At 7:25 this morning, we got a report of a fire in the engine compartment of the crane. And we're talking about the engine compartment above the roof line, about 45 stories up. As our fire units responded to the scene, we had a collapse. The top part of the crane, the boom, and a 16-ton load crashed to the ground. At that point,
No, that's somewhere there, and to only have 6 people who have minor injuries. Oh, that's good. I'm not saying it's good to have, you know what I'm saying, but I'm saying that could have been way worse than what it actually was. New York, be careful. Put something up underneath, like a net going from building to building. That will capture that if it fell. Like they used to have some kind of safety feature on everything. Okay, what y'all talking about in comments? Producer says, also never forget Diddy almost put J-Lo away for 3 years. Oh, child! Oh my goodness. We're gonna have to dig a little deeper in that. I'm gonna have to dig a little bit and pull some old case files out, some type stuff, okay? Now Joseline Hernandez, okay? Love and Hip Hop, okay? This is Stevie J's baby mama, okay? Joseline Hernandez is known for 2 things on Loving Hip Hop, okay? Oh, 3 things. I lied. Her hands, okay? Her coke problem, okay? In her mouth, okay? She knows all 3 things. Joseline does not care where she is. She always want to fight. But so this is Joseline Hernandez gets realty about having to fight her way through life. So this is a little bit of a documentary interview thing, right? 2 or 3 minutes that explains why she is the way she is. Okay, let's roll.
For 300 million, I'm out.
Really?
Because it's like I don't really. Okay, I'm good at doing things, right? Mm-hmm. But I've been fighting my whole life to get the things that I'm finally doing. Mm-hmm. I don't want to keep fighting.
Yeah.
I want to just be straight. Why would anybody want to keep fighting?
Yeah. Well, speaking of fighting, you know.
Oh, oh my God, I could die. What up, y'all? It's the Puerto Rican Princess, and I need y'all to check out my episode, Stepping into the Shade Room.
Now, Miss Hernandez, okay? Now, what she's about to talk about was the fight where she had at the airport. It was the airport where she got, or no, it was behind stage. It was at some football game or whatever else that happened when the ladies was fighting and she was fighting everybody in the background, swinging. Y'all have to do some hands, okay? That's what they talk about. We'll have to dig into that fight. That was a really, really interesting fight. You have the footage of Joseline fighting and spitting on the ground. I've seen it, but no, I don't have it. But it's out there. And just like when we seen her, she fought the girl out of her lace front. Okay, fought the girl out of her lace front and was still fighting. Joseline is the one. If you can't fight, you don't play with Joseline. Okay, because she come to fight. Who else? We're gonna shoot a congratulations to Lakeith Stanfield having a baby with his wife. Okay, period. Now they haven't released any pictures. I didn't see no pictures of the baby. Maybe they just somebody she pregnant. Okay, show us the pictures. I want to see the pictures of the baby. Okay, I didn't give damn you pregnant. Okay, I want to see the pictures. And I want to see DNA test. No, you know it's his baby. I'm gonna quit playing, y'all. I'm gonna quit playing like that. That's his baby. Anyway, congratulations to them. Mr. Spacey, Kevin Spacey, okay, found not guilty in the sexual assault trial. Okay. Y'all remember when Kevin Spacey was first charged with sexually assaulting 3 men in the United Kingdom? Okay, that really happened. Well, allegedly happened. Ooh, allegedly, allegedly happened. But apparently there's been enough evidence that says he's not guilty. Sexual assault trial, and they dropped it, dismissed. Okay, who didn't do it? Well, who did? All right, let's move on. Dr. Michael. So there was a 72-year-old man, 72-year-old drug dealer sentenced in connection to overdose with death of of Michael K. Williams. I don't know why I said doctor. Yeah, Michael K. Williams. 72-year-old. If you're still selling drugs at the age of 72-year-old, you need to give it up, bull. Give it up. That's all I gotta say. If you are still selling drugs at the age of 72, give it up. The point of you selling drugs is to do. It's not to do it for forever. Okay, it's for you to earn some money fast, put it up, save it, flip it, turn it to a business, something else, so you can be legit. That was the real problem. 72 years old, you still selling drugs? Baby, I mean, if you get a whole new life, But I hope this sends a statement to everybody selling drugs. You can be charged for an overdose. If you selling drugs, they prove it, you charged. You want to throw that out there, send it out to everybody out there, okay? Bronny James, y'all. Okay, another athlete got hurt. Okay, there's another athlete who was on the basketball court. Okay, I mean, who's on workout, who's in a workout. Okay, he suffered cardiac arrest. This is a young man, very, very young. That's why I'm saying these sports, they be running holes in men between practices and games. The amount of stress and the amount of overwork they put on these men is crazy to perform. But hey, they listen. Sometimes they make good money doing it. Okay. Sentence. I'm dead. Like you said, when I used to go to high school, there was let me remove them. Okay, there was. Let me show the club in the high school. In high school, there was 7-year-old rolling their balls off up in there. Okay, don't be naive, Chef. What? What you mean? Don't be naive. I didn't say he didn't do it. No, I wasn't saying the guy didn't do it. But I'm just saying. Okay. I have to say allegedly he didn't do it. He didn't do it. We got no evidence he didn't do it. Okay. DDG. Now this is young folk. Okay. Now, for those of us who don't know this man, he is a celebrity YouTuber. Okay, he has millions of followers. Okay, he's on Instagram. He's on TikTok. Okay, he's a real influencer. He makes real bank off his real life. Okay, from that food he's still trying to do. ain't found out how. I personally think it's the water causing these young men to fall out. Something in the water, right? Something in the water. That's what I thought too. But he's telling everybody YouTube or music, because y'all know a while back he started doing music. He was doing YouTube and music. So the reason why people usually do both is so that way they're already known as a YouTuber, okay? And if they can get known as a YouTuber, and they can make music, they can push you out to their following base, i.e. getting more people to hear it. And you know what I'm saying? It's a wonderful way for new musicians to break out into the music scene. It's by being an influencer, okay? Now he's saying he can't do both. He can't do YouTube and music. It's one or the other. YouTube or music. Mind a business that pays you. Which one pays you the most? You mean, man? If YouTube pays you more, keep YouTube. If music pays you more, you're more happy to do music, do music. At the end of the day, I don't know, that's your life. We can't sit and make a decision for you. Make your own damn decision. Figure out what the hell you want to do with your life. Because if you ain't happy, even if you're making some money off of it, you ain't happy, you ain't gonna want to do it. Mind a business to pay him. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it if I didn't want to do it at the end of the day, period. And I feel like if he wants to do something else, by all means, son, do something else. But we can't help you with that. Let's move to the chat and see what we got going on. Does anybody want to pop up here and say anything? We don't know this guy. Did you know? Did you find out? Baby, we're gonna put you on. Okay, so I'm gonna do some more in-depth while I talk about it. So his whole thing is he goes back and forth between different females. He got kids by this female. Right? It's just that's what his storyline consists of, a lot of drama. It's a drama storyline. But he's younger. So he's with the young crowd. You know what I'm saying? But they have some really good juicy stuff going on. Bronny is the second UCS basketball player on his team to have a cardiac arrest. Oh, I get what you're saying, celebrity. I get what you're saying. But y'all know I told you that. Okay, that just listen. That caused your heart. Allegedly, you know what? We're gonna have another topic. We're gonna have a live stream, y'all, or we can just talk, okay? And it's gonna be for members only, okay? I'm gonna tell y'all that right up, Kiki crewing up, okay? Period. We're gonna have some live streams where it's just us talking. That way, we're gonna say what we want to say. We can talk about different things and not get out there. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're gonna do, y'all. But I'm trying to wait till I build back up again because we were there before, but you know. Moving forward, we're gonna get back there, y'all. Period. I'm also gonna start including the names back into the end of it. For those of you, how many of us in here, except for Celebrity was over, I think. Can't remember. Right. So how many of us went to Jan's what was it? Oh, Wellness Wednesday with Jan. It was me, Jan, Miss Edna, and Bridge was there on panel. You know what? And y'all missing out on a lot of good stories if y'all wasn't there, okay? God is good. Amen. If y'all wasn't there, y'all missing out on a lot of good stuff. Okay, so make sure y'all go to and then we have yes, it's Jan's, yes. Celebrity, I think you was there, Celebrity. I want to say you was there. I can't remember if I seen you in the crowd or not. Thought I did. Maybe I was wishful thinking, but I think I really did see you. I think you was the main one said you. Okay, period. I ain't gonna call you out over here. But anywho, I didn't know about it. Oh yeah, so Jen has not mindful. Oh, okay. Jen has Wellness Wednesdays and Drama Fridays, where we do panels talking about on Wednesdays mental health, all kind of other stuff, hobbies, any kind of physical health, mental health. Well, all that anything health is over there on Wednesday, and then Fridays is anything but drama, whether it's foodie, girl world stuff, whatever different spouts and dramas come up throughout the week, we don't talk about it, period. As far as I know. But Jan's channel is in the link in the description box. And if I can have one of the mods, please drop a link in the channel as well. Miss Edna has created a channel, everybody. Edna has created a channel. I will include, if Edna's in here, she can drop her link, or if somebody's in here, can y'all drop the channel to Edna? Y'all drop the link to Edna's channel or whatever. I'll get it posted in here. But y'all go subscribe to Edna. She's doing meditation videos and calming and relaxation stuff over there for you. Okay, but don't take my word for it. You got to go over there, subscribe, and find out for yourself. Okay, she has posted a video over there. But yeah, y'all, my battery's finna go dead on y'all. How much percent we got? We got 19%. Okay, you got about 10 minutes with me. I think that's all we got for today, y'all. I think we've ran through everything. So I'll put Edna's link in the description box on this. After we get because I don't. Oh, actually, hold on, y'all. I'll do it right here. I'll drop it inside the group now because I have it. I have it. I forgot on speed dial on the computer. Well, not really that bad, but it's up there. I think Edna. I don't know what she's doing. Copy link. Okay. Here's Edna's link. I think that showed up, right? Did it? Oh! That didn't show up right? Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Here it is. Now I got it. Okay, now I got it. Now I got it. Oh, thank you, Lindsay. Thank you, Boo. Okay, thank you, Boo. I just seen it. Okay, thank you. I just seen it. Thank you. Okay, so Edna will be posting different time things. I don't know exactly what she's gonna be doing as far as her meditation, where she can send videos from, but y'all check her out, okay? Oh, hey, Sarah Lee. Hey, Boo. What else? Oh, y'all don't forget. I'm still working on getting different. I apologize. Nothing has went right this week. As far as who I'm supposed to have up here, and then as far as next week either. I think everybody's going through some kind of mental state. Okay, you guys know we always talk about mental health, mental health in this area, and I think a lot of people right now are struggling with that, with the prices of food, gas, school just ending. People are confused and worried about how they're going to take care of their kids throughout the summer. Not only that, but how they're going to feed the kids throughout the summer too, because kids like to eat a lot, period. So I think there's a lot of stress on people. So if something doesn't take off the way I think it's going to take off, we're going to try to get next week. Yeah, but just know I'm putting all my resources into finding people to bring up here to we have decent adult conversations who are professional in the field or whatever we're talking about. That's what I'm trying to do, y'all. It's coming out slowly, but it's going to be there. Who else we got? What we got? So also this I try to do at 6:30 every day, which is like news, whatever's out there in the world. We don't talk about it. If y'all know something, y'all want to talk about it, slide it in my DMs. Slide it in my DMs, and I'll research it and talk about it, period. Make sure you go follow me on other platforms, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, because we on Facebook, y'all. So find us on Facebook. The links in the description box below. Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Threads. Okay, y'all. We out here. Catch us outside. How about that? That's it. That's it, baby. We go. But thank y'all for being here, y'all. Make sure y'all smash that like button. I love you guys, and we'll see y'all in another video. Okay. I just think all the way down here.
Go call the police.
When I move, it's an earthquake rumble. I won't ever fall, never stumble. And I don't need to be humble. Break down walls like Jericho crumble. When I move, it's an earthquake rumble. I won't ever fall,
Go call the police.